Good morning ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 24th of April. Which football team has won 2019 Santosh Trophy? Right answer is Services. So in football, Services lifted the 2019 Santosh Trophy by defeating Punjab. If we talk about football, FIFA is the International Football Association. The headquarters of FIFA is in Zurich in Switzerland. Recently, FIFA released World Football Ranking. As per this ranking, Belgium was on top while India was on 101 rank. FIFA was also in news as recently FIFA president announced that India will be the host of Under-17 Women's World Cup in 2020. Apart from that, recently Mr. Praful Patel has become the first Indian to be elected as a member in FIFA Executive Council. And in 2022, Qatar will be the host of FIFA World Cup. Qatar was also in news as it is the host of 2019 Asian Athletics Championship. The capital of Qatar is Doha. Qatar was also in news as recently it quit OPEC. OPEC stands for Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. The headquarters of OPEC is in Vienna in Austria, and Qatar is first Gulf country to withdraw from OPEC. Which Indian armed force has launched guided missile destroyer Imphal? Right answer is Indian Navy. So Indian Navy has launched guided missile destroyer INS Imphal. It is third warship built as a part of Project 15B. Under Project 15B, the Navy had launched first ship INS Vishakhapatnam in 2015, while the second ship was Marmagao, and INS Imphal is third ship. Who won the 2019 presidential election of Ukraine? Right answer is Volodymyr Zelensky. So Mr. Zelensky, who was a comedian earlier, has recently won the election in Ukraine. Mr. Zelensky is best known for his role in TV series Servants of the People. If we talk about few other political leaders which were in news recently, elections held in Israel and Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu is going to form the government again in Israel. Apart from that, recently Ms. Zuzana Kaputova has been elected as first female president of Slovakia, and Nigerian president Mr. Muhammadu Buhari got re-elected. Apart from him, recently President of Kazakhstan Mr. Nursultan Nazarbayev resigned after 3 decades in office, and in his honor, Kazakhstan has renamed its capital from Astana to Nur Sultan. So the new name of Kazakhstan capital is Nur Sultan, and new president of Kazakhstan is Mr. Kassym-Jomart Tokayev. The Naval Commanders Conference 2019 will be held in which of the following cities? Right answer is New Delhi. So the first edition of Naval Commanders Conference 2019 held in New Delhi. The conference acts as a platform for institutionalized interaction of naval commanders with senior government officials. If we talk about Navy, recently naval exercise Varun was in news. It is a bilateral naval exercise between India and France. Apart from that, recently Mr. Karamveer Singh has been appointed as next Chief of Naval Staff. He will be the successor of Mr. Sunil Lamba who retires on 31st of May. Apart from that, recently Mr. Sunil Lamba commissioned nuclear, biological and chemical training facility Abhed at INS Shivaji. Apart from that, the new naval air base INS Kohasa has been commissioned at Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Amar Paul, who passed away recently, was the legendary folk singer of which language? Right answer is Bengali. So Mr. Amar Paul was the legendary Bengali folk singer. He passed away recently. Apart from him, recently Mr. Chinmay Roy, who was veteran Bengali actor, also passed away. If we talk about Bengal, recently Utkrish Bangla and Sabuz Sathi scheme of West Bengal won the World Summit on Information Society Awards of United Nations. Utkrish Bangla scheme intends to provide vocational training to school dropouts, while Sabuz Sathi scheme is a scheme for distribution of bicycles to the students. Apart from that, West Bengal was also in news as West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh and Chhattisgarh have withdrawn the general consent for CBI investigations. The Chief Minister of West Bengal is Ms. Mamata Banerjee and she recently launched a book. The name of book is India in Distress. Apart from that, West Bengal was also in news as India's first full-dome 3D digital theatre has been inaugurated in Kolkata in West Bengal. Which country has recently adopted the National Artificial Intelligence Strategy 2031? Right answer is UAE. So recently, UAE has adopted a new National Artificial Intelligence Strategy 2031. The objective of this policy is to position UAE as global leader in artificial intelligence by 2031. If we talk about UAE, it is a Middle East country and the capital of UAE is Abu Dhabi. Recently, UAE conferred its highest civilian honor, Jayed Medal, to Prime Minister Mr. Modi. Apart from that, UAE and Saudi Arabia have launched a common digital currency named ABER. UAE was also in news as Abu Dhabi Judicial Department have declared Hindi as third official language in courts. Earlier, Arabic and English were official languages in the courts. In addition to that, UAE was the host of Special Olympics World Summer Games 2019. UAE was also in news as it is the chairman of IORA for 2019 to 2021 and Bangladesh will be the chairman for 2021 to 2023. If we talk about IORA, it is Indian Ocean Rim Association. The headquarters of IORA is in Mauritius and recently Maldives became the member of IORA. Now coming back to UAE. UAE was also in news as world's largest e-waste recycling facility has recently opened at Dubai Industrial Park in UAE. Which Indian movie has won the best cinematography at 2019 Beijing International Film Festival? Right answer is Bhayankam. That means fear. So recently, Malayalam film Bhayankan, directed by Mr. Jayaraj, has won the Best Cinematography Award at 2019 Beijing International Film Festival. If we talk about Beijing, it is the capital of China and recently China was in news as Asian Tea Alliance was launched in China. The members of Alliance are tea associations of India, China, Indonesia, Sri Lanka and Japan. So these 5 tea growing and consuming countries formed a Asian Tea Alliance. Apart from that, China was also in news as recently Italy had joined China's Belt and Road Initiative and Italy is first G7 country to join it. Apart from that, China also developed world's first armed amphibious drone boat. China was also in news because 2 Indian Navy warships, INS Kolkata and INS Shakti, will participate in International Fleet Review as a part of 70th anniversary celebrations of PLA at Qingdao in China. The most recent summit of SCO also held in Qingdao in China. Who has been appointed as new chairman of Export Promotion Council for Handicraft? Right answer is Mr. Ravinder Kumar Pasi. So Mr. Ravinder Kumar Pasi has been appointed as the chairman of Export Promotion Council for Handicrafts. If we talk about EPCH, it was established under Companies Act and it is a non-profit organization. The objective of this organization is to promote the export of handicrafts. Recently, EPCH was in news as it organized Home Expo event in Greater Noida. If we talk about few other appointments, recently Election Commission of India appointed transgender social activist Gauri Sawant as election ambassador from Maharashtra. And this is first time that any transgender person has been appointed as election ambassador in India. Apart from that, Dr. Ajit Kumar Mohanty has been appointed as new director of BARC. BARC stands for Bhabha Atomic Research Center. And Mr. David Malpass has been appointed as new president of World Bank. World Bank and IMF are known as Bretton Woods institutions. On the other hand, recently Supreme Court has appointed senior advocate Mr. P.S. Narasimha as mediator for resolving disputes related to cricket administration. In addition to him, recently, Ms. Padma Lakshmi has been appointed as Goodwill Ambassador of UNDP. UNDP stands for United Nations Development Programme, which UN agency has listed the 1984 Bhopal gas tragedy among world's major industrial accidents of 20th century. Right answer is ILO. So recently, ILO, that is International Labour Organization, has released a report, The Safety and Health at the Heart of Future of Work, building on 100 years of experience. So as per this, the 1984 Bhopal gas tragedy is among the world's major industrial accidents of 20th century. If we talk about Bhopal gas tragedy incident, the incident took place in December 1984 and it was because of leakage of methyl isocyanate from the Union Carbide India Limited plant. At that point of time, Warren Anderson was the CEO of Union Carbide. If we talk about Bhopal, it is in Madhya Pradesh, and recently Indore of Madhya Pradesh has been adjudged as India's cleanest city as per Swachh Sarvekshan 2019. Apart from that, Madhya Pradesh decided that ancient tribal language Gondi will be taught in tribal districts. Madhya Pradesh was also in news as recently Union Cabinet has approved proposal for Center for Disability Sports at Gwalior in Madhya Pradesh. In addition to that, the foundation of India's first National Institute of Mental Health Rehabilitation was laid down in Sihor district of Madhya Pradesh. What is the theme of 2019 World Earth Day? Right answer is Protect Our Species. So every year on 22nd of April, World Earth Day is observed, and the theme of this year World Earth Day was Protect Our Species. If we talk about few other important days of April month, 2nd of April is World Autism Awareness Day, while 5th of April is National Maritime Day, and 7th of April is World Health Day, and 12th of April is International Day of Human Space Flight. On the other hand, 17th of April is World Hemophilia Day, and the theme was Outreach and Identification. 18th of April is World Heritage Day, and the theme was Rural Landscape. On the other hand, 19th of April was World Lever Day, and 21st of April is celebrated as National Civil Services Day. However, this year, because of elections, the event was postponed. Thank you, and that's all for the day.